guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm over here in Compton, Illinois. I'm actually heading down to Murray, Kentucky to pick up this load, head down to Orlando, deliver on the 31st, that's what, New Year's Eve. That will also take me home also once I'm done delivering that load. But it's been a bleak day, the weather have been very, very cold, musky, and it's not fun. But this load picks up tomorrow, so I'm just gonna find somewhere to park, get that load and hit the road. Come back to the channel, guys. Sunday morning and it's pouring rain outside. Yesterday I parked about 12 p.m. and it was raining from yesterday. Last night it came down real hard continuously until this morning. We're still getting it, man. 100% chance of rain. And well, I've checked the weather for tomorrow also in this area. It's still gonna be raining, so yeah, guys here in Murray, Kentucky, definitely getting this good old rain. Don't complain there. But we're going to pick up this load, and you know, let's hope because it's Sunday we can just get it real quick and get out of here and, you know, make her a safe way down to Florida. That's what we're dealing with right now. See if we get this load.
On the left.
Well, alright. After 2 hours, which is not bad, we got loaded. 2 hours, man, I'll take that. Anytime it comes down to reefer loads, I'll take 2 hours loading time. Because, man, I've done some 5 hours already, just waiting to get loaded and unloaded. So yeah, 2 hours we loaded and good to go. Gonna jump on this I-24, run this all the way down to Georgia and jump on that 75, and one straight shot should just take us down to Orlando. Jump on that turnpike and we're there. Let's hope that the roads are clear, and you know, it's raining. Every time it rains, somebody always seems to block up the road, man. Like, People never adjust to the weather. Yeah, guys, and I want to give 5 reasons why I love this 389 Peterbilt. And in my book, it's one of the best truck ever made. I give them 5 reasons. Number 1, road presence. Road presence. You know, you see this truck coming down the road, and I swear, everywhere I turn, every shipper that I go to, you know, somebody start a conversation. If you're at the fuel, the fuel station, somebody starting a conversation. Somebody want to see inside the truck. You know, it definitely spark a conversation. The road presence is like one of the biggest things. I love it. You know, you definitely see this truck coming and it turns head, especially if you have one of those that is, you know, definitely, you know, customized and looking like a show truck. You know, myself, I'm driving a 2023 and I see even like a 379 that is well decked out. You know, it's definitely gonna turn heads. So presence is like number 1. Number 2, we can talk about comfort, how this truck rides. This is a 280 wheelbase, and I can't complain. I have no complaint how this truck rides with these comfort Peterbilt seats. Also, definitely a comfortable truck to drive. I've never driven like a 200 wheelbase, or you know, some people have them all the way up to 210 wheelbase. You know, extremely long. And I heard those ride really good because of how stretched out it is, you know. But with this, with a 280 wheelbase, very comfortable truck to drive. Never have back aches. You know, the air ride seats, everything about how this truck rides is absolutely on par with what I'm looking for, you know. Then we have to talk about number 3, the power. Now, when it comes to power, it's all about the motor that you're really running. So, you know, that can be argued. But with most of these long-nose Peterbilts, from the beginning of time when they started till the latest versions, most of them comes factory with you know, the highest power output. I actually bought another one. I bought a 2024, but that one came with a Packard, and I think it was like 510 horsepower. To be honest, when it was time to take delivery of that truck, I didn't take it. Number 1, the economy was so bad, so I didn't take it. But this one have the 600 and the 565 horsepower, 1850 torque, I think. And there's no mountain that I will run where I feel like I'm struggling. I'll go over most of the mountains. I'll go over in 15, and it just smooth ride, just soar right over those mountains. So I love the power output it gives. This is a Cummins. Can't say for the others, but I know like the Cats. I've known people who run the Cats in them, and for sure, oh god, those like tugboats. So definitely, power on these trucks. You do need it, because this thing is definitely not aerodynamic at all. So you need power. So that was what? Number 3. We have number 4. Let's talk about how easily you access the engine compartment to work on it. The fact that the engine is sticking all the way out. Once you open that hood, it's like open deck. Everything is just right there. You don't have to struggle like, for instance, those DD15s that are stuck all the way under. Even like, some of those Volvo motors, they're packed all the way underneath that firewall, so it's hard to get to, some of the components that you really need to work on. So I love the open deck setup that that they have, easily access to work on it. And that's also important when it comes down to downtime. If you're working on the truck, the quicker you can work on it, it's the best thing. So definitely love that. It's easily accessed to work on it. And then last but not least, let me tell you, number 5 is, I'm gonna have to go with resale value. You can't argue that. Resale value on these things are, absolutely the best in the trucking industry. I mean, we can maybe make an argue about that with the 900, Kenworths and stuff like that too. But definitely when it comes down to a Peterbilt, and let me tell you too, this year my truck is a 2023. 2024 was the last year that they made the 389 Peterbilts. And with that said, I'm sure that all the latest versions of the 389s are going to be even more valuable. Once you clear this thing and treat it right, you want to resell it, you're definitely going to get back your money's worth from this truck. So resale value got to be number 5, and that's my listing. I'm going to do an update on 5 things that I absolutely hate about this truck, but that was 5 things I love about this truck. Peterbilt 389. That is it. Oh, what's up, guys? So we made it all the way to Chattanooga. Chattanooga always have that that right around that river road right here, that lake road right here. It's always crazy traffic through that gorge. And then I'm thinking, because it's the holiday seasons right now, you have that extra traffic on the road. So yeah, it was just crazy around there. I'm actually gonna be pulling off the road for the day. I'm gonna jump on this exit at 306. Up here in Adairsville, Georgia. I'm gonna go over by the QT, see if they have any parking over there. I mean, it's small truck stop, but I rather those truck stop than the large ones, man, because I'm always protective of parking my truck somewhere where it's not so congested like the big commercial truck stops. So I'm gonna go over by the QT. And if they don't have parking there, I know for sure there's another truck stop right across the street. They always have parking. That's a huge one. Certain part here. So 306 it is. Right here off the I-75. I figured that I don't want to deal with Atlanta in the the evening, so I'll pick it up early tomorrow morning. I can go to Atlanta when it's very early and I don't have to deal with the traffic. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, so I always try to gauge myself around certain areas that I'm driving in. But it's part of the job. You gotta deal with it sometime, and it is what it is. But if I can avoid it, then I'm definitely gonna avoid it. So yeah, let's put off over here.
Take exit 306 on the right, and Georgia 140, then take the first left. Turn left at the traffic light, then keep left.
Look at that, with the green light as we pull up. That's how I like it.
Keep left to Georgia 140, then take the first left. Turn left. Arriving at Quick Trip on the right.
I like quick trip truck stops. They're always small, clean, and the parking spaces are always wide. So I like that. Maybe there's a spot for me. Alright, I just see one. Alright, just like that we're parked.